Hey everyone. So someone asked me earlier what I thought about the talking shit challenge with Shane Dawson, Nikki, and that dude. And everybody, has been watching this documentary about the movie Not Cool that Shane Dawson had made and had been in that contest. Um, well, this clip got brought up and they were playing a game, a talking shit challenge, and they pulled these little pieces of paper, out of a cup, bowl, whatever, and it has a topic on it, and you're supposed to talk shit about it. So someone asked me my opinion and what I thought about this clip, and I'm gonna play it and I'm gonna tell you.
Jesus, Nikki, I'm trying to make a video with camera smile. Ooh. Treyvon Martin. Well, maybe you wouldn't be walking around the streets if you had a job. Oh.
First off, what I want to know is who wrote those topics on a piece of paper? Because obviously they're pulling pieces of paper out of a pot. So someone clearly wrote those, more than likely, and mixed them up in a pot to play this game. Whoever wrote that for this game is really disgusting. Because we all know the Treyvon Martin case. We all know what happened. So whoever wrote that and put that in that pot, you're a piece of shit. You're disgusting. Now, I'm not trying to go into a full-blown rant about, because everyone is talking about this, I know. But there comes a time, I just want to make this point here. Whether you're a comedian, an artist, a construction worker, average Joe, housewife, whatever you may be or do, like in Shane's case, he was really into comedy, making YouTube videos and a movie. But there comes a point in time in all of our lives where we're in a situation and we just need to shut the fuck up. This was one of those moments where as soon as he pulled that out and this fella right here says, "Oh, shit," and as soon as Shane seen it, that should have been the moment where he said, "No, and no, we're not doing that." These are not little kids or teenagers here. This isn't being edgy, as they like to call it. They're being edgy. This was another time in YouTube. Oh, don't be such a Karen. That is not it. This was a moment where you should have shown sympathy, especially when you claim to be such an empath and you claim to feel what other people feel and you claim to feel bad for other people. This should have been that moment where you said, no, we're not doing, no, that's disrespectful. We're not doing that. Who wrote that? But that's not what happened, unfortunately. Unfortunately, it's, oh, well, if you'd had a job, and that's what has, that's what's made me feel like I do now about Shane, because I didn't see his older, edgier content. I started seeing Shane Dawson once he was with Ryland, and they were doing like the house videos and the G-Wagon and the Spooky Boys, and Garrett and Drew were involved before Jeffree Star. That's the era that I seen, and that's the era that I was okay with. I didn't see the Shanae stuff. I didn't see things like this or the movie Not Cool. I was in the, we'll just call it the Spooky Boy era. That's what we'll call it, okay? But it's things like this that keep popping up that just make me sick to my stomach because someone lost their life. It's just a point, like I said, when you're in this kind of situation and everybody is put in this situation where you need to just shut the fuck up and be an adult and say, no, that's, no. And yes, I know people want to be able to joke. People are tired of cancel culture. People are, we wish we could joke again. Don't build your career off the backs of black people or Latino people or racism in general. Don't build your career off the back of anyone. That's not fucking right, man. That's not. And as somebody who grew up in the Carolinas, I can tell you all about racism because damn. The Carolinas in the 90s, the 80s, and even now. But growing up there, oh my gosh, you want to talk about racism? Some of these people were so mean, so disrespectful, so judgmental to black people, to Latino people. The name calling, the stuff that my classmates and that's another thing. The schools, it was like okay, but I'm not gonna get on that subject right now because the schools allowed a lot of really horrible stuff. But back to this, I just don't understand. Even at this point, he's famous. He has no reason to say and do the things he's saying and doing. He has no reason. He's already famous at this point. You don't have to be, you need to educate yourself. And that apology is nothing. You didn't apologize for this. If I was Shane and I was truly not racist and I was truly just joking, I would take everything that I've made off of the backs of other people and I would donate it. I would give back to the people that I have hurt. I would stop showing my G-Wagons and my mansions and my beautiful Gucci slippers and my Jeffree Star makeup, and I would donate every fucking bit of it. Yeah, it's not going to fix the problem. You ain't got to tell me that. I know. It's not going to fix the problem, and it's not going to change everybody, and it's not going to make people not be racist. But you know what? It's a start. It's a start to a better future. It's a start to say, hey, I fucked up, and damn it, I'm going to change right now. I'm changing. You might hate me, you might not believe me, but damn it, take it all. And I will completely start over. I will start fresh, or I just won't do any of it. I'm just done with it, either way. But I would not. If stuff like this was surfacing about me, oh my gosh. But I've never been this way. I have never treated people this way. I've never talked about people this way. You know why? Because it's not right. Even in comedy, it's not right. Especially people who have been murdered and hurt and beat and raped and like as black people have and Latino people have. They have been beat down, still being killed by police. And this is the kind of stuff that people find funny. This is the kind of stuff that people like Shane thinks is just okay and that a simple YouTube apology will fix. No, honey boo boo, it don't. It does not. It don't fix it. It's just like with who was the guy that was Rice Gum that was joking about rape with the girl, the victim. It's like, did your family when you were growing up, did they ever teach you to shut the fuck up? You don't say shit like that. You don't do shit like that. You don't do that. You don't hurt other people intentionally. That's called being evil. You don't think you're evil, but you're acting evil. And I know people, Karen, you know how many comments I've gotten this week alone because of my Eugenia Cooney videos calling me a Karen? If me speaking about stuff like this makes me a Karen, so be it. Call me a Bob. Call me a Karen. Whatever. But I don't think this is okay, back then or now. And I don't think the apology was worth a damn, especially with all this stuff still surfacing. You have not made things right, Shane. You got to make things right, or you're not going to ever have a place on this platform again. It's just how it is. Cancel culture is real. And you know, I'm at this point, I'm kind of glad it started because stuff like this is not okay. You could have just said, hey, who fucking wrote that? Who put this disrespectful statement in this pot? Who did that? Because if I was Shane in that moment, I would have said, whoa, who the fuck wrote this? Who the fuck wrote this? But you don't see that because none of these people give a fuck. That's why you see the smiles. You see the smiles on their faces. And go ahead and hate me for calling it out. Hate me. Because it was years ago, I know. But it wasn't okay then and it's not okay now. And that's why this is why racism is like it is. Because being edgy, being funny, nah, you're just being racist. And you built your career off the backs of others. And it's disgusting. I mean, everyone go ahead and start hate comments. I know they're coming because I know y'all love Shane. And I'm not saying to hate Shane. I would never say to send hate to anyone. But Trayvon Martin, that is, how could they sit here in this video and laugh about that? That's someone's child. That's someone's child brutally murdered. This world is, it's always been evil, but I mean, damn, society's trying to normalize this. And they used to, it was normalized back then. Oh, that's just Shane. Oh, that's just so-and-so. Nah. What if, before I get off here, think about it like this. You know how Jaden Smith got mad because of what Shane did with that picture of his sister Willow Smith? When Shane was pretending like he was masturbating to it? What if Trayvon Martin was your son? What if Trayvon Martin was your brother? Your sister, your uncle, your aunt, your best friend, your neighbor? Think about it like that. And then tell me how you would feel. That's it for now. Just, it's sad.